Shalom, all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, double honors, the blessings, apostle elders of GMS that taught us the truth, and Shalom to the Akin that's teaching this truth with sincerity. Shalom, I'm just get right into it. Just videos about Revelations 13 and 16 about the RFID microchip, and the mark is the mark of the beast. And I'm gonna just go right into it. And he causes all, small and great, free, rich, and Revelations 13 and 16. He causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive the mark in their right hand or in their forehead, that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And here is the wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 366, 666. And I'm gonna just go right in here and break the scripture down real quick. That the RFID microchip is about the size of a grain of rice. And it is the RFID microchip, is the mark of the beast that the scripture is talking about, that preached about it over 2,000 years ago. A stamp or an imprinted mark stamped in the forehead. And this is Strong's 54 and 80. Transliteration, Kragma. Definition: a stamp imprinted mark. The mark of a stamp upon the forehead or in the right hand, a badge of the followers of the Antichrist. And the mark is branded upon horses. A graven work, a carved thing, a sculpture, and graven work of idolatrous images. And Strong's definition from the same as a G5482, a scratch or etching that is stamped as a badge of servitude, a sculpture, figure, statue, graven work. And hey, man, this thing is serious, man. You can't accept this RFID microchip, because you set this RFID microchip, the Most High, you got to willingly accept it. If you willingly accept this, the Most High ain't going to have nothing to do with you. And I just want to go into these words. 666 is Strong's G 5516 transliteration, sky size sigma, and we're going to key in on that last word, stigma. And 600 meaning is the basis of vain speculation, and the obsolete letter as a cross of the Greek alphabet. And man, this thing right here, you don't want to mess with this stigma. You only get this this mark. And I'm gonna just go straight into it on the mark a little further. In it, Galatians 6 and 17. From henceforth let no man trouble me, for I bear in my body the marks of the Lord, of the most, the marks of the Lord Yahushai. And we're going into the word marks again. Is stigma, transliteration, stigma, a mark impricked or branded upon the body. In ancient Orient, the use of slaves and soldiers bore the name or the stamp of their master or commander, branded or pricked into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belonged to. And there was even some devotees who stamped themselves this way for a token of their gods. All right. And from the primary stizo to stick, or i.e. prick, and the Strong G definition from the word stizo to that is to stick, that is to prick, mark in size or punch for recognition of ownership. that is figuratively a scar of service. And when you take this RFID microchip, you telling the Most High that you love. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just grab it. You tell the Most High that you love this world. You love the rulers being over you. That's over you. And matter of fact, this is an article that made me come up with this video. Man receives, this is records.com, man receives underskin chip implanted live or at mobile show. And Edgar Parsons, he decided to have a radio frequency RFID microchip implanted because it contained credentials to open doors to his house. And it is super for me, very useful because I have an automatic house, and he said adding it was further motivated by the fact that he could withdraw it very easily and simple by a little cut and pressing it. And I got a quick scripture that I want to bring out. Because matter of fact, I gotta go back to Revelation 13 and 14, and he received them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles. When this man right here said, he said he decided to have the radio frequency ID identification chip implanted because it contained credentials to open doors to his house, and that's a miracle. Hey, this RFID microchip can even turn on your car. If you get a car that's electronically altered, so you could use it to unlock your car door, to turn on your car, to make payments. You know, hey, those are miracles. And it is super and very useful because I have an automatic house. Adding that is further motivated the fact that he could withdraw it very easily simply by making a little cup and pressing it. And that's another thing. They're thinking that you could, once you receive this, you think that you could just push it out and the Most High won't care, will forgive you for it. But he's not going to forgive you for it by any means. And Pons was undergoing the procedure. Alex Rodriguez Vertello, a physicist, engineer, and curator explorer of the Barcelona-based technology company Alpha, said the chip is the size of a grain of sand or two and is covered by a material that's biocompatible so our body doesn't degrade it over time. And during the presentation at the Mobile World Congress, the organization by Spanish bank Sabadell, the man named Paul had already been fitted with the chip, made a payment by placing his smartphone over the skin. And like I said, this thing was going to make payments. And we go further on. And what we have been seeing is now what the future payments should be. Anna Pargulio, a French financial service manager of Sabadell, and Khan, hey man, this thing, y'all thinking that, you know, this right here is going to be good for you, but it's going to be a terrible thing for you. And this is what you telling the Most High when you receive that RFID microchip that do all these wonders. Hey, this is what you telling the Most High. Now these are the judgments which thou shalt set before them. If thou by a Hebrew servant and 6 years shall he serve. In the seventh year he shall go out free for nothing. If he came in by himself, he shall go out by himself. And if he was married, then his wife shall go out with him. And if his master had given him a wife, and she bore him sons and daughters, the wife and the children shall be her master, and he shall go out by himself. And if that servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, my children, I will not go out free. And this is what when you receive that RFID microchip, this is what you tell the Most High, that I love you plainly say, I love my wife, my master, and my children, I will not go out free. Then his master shall bring him to the judges, and he shall bore him. He shall bring him to the door unto the doorpost, and the master shall bore his ear through it and all, and he shall serve him forever. And this right here, this is what they want. These rich elite bankers, they want us to be indentured servants to them forever. They don't want to go out of power. They want us to see the cash dollar is about to lose everything. If we're going to go to a digital currency. And the only ways that they could go to a digital currency is by having a way and a means to make that effective through this technology. And the scriptures talked about this over 2,000 years ago, that this was going to happen. That technology is going to go, going to get advanced fast. Where you could do all kind of things with this technology. I.e. those miracles. Putting the RFID microchip to your door and it unlocks. You know, hey man, this thing is way bigger than what people think it's going to be, and it's going to get crazy. And matter of fact, if you receive this RFID microchip, hey, that's your ass, because hey, the Most High is not playing around. And this Revelation, matter of fact, I don't want to go right here yet. I want to go to this one, Galatians. I'm going to press into a little further that the RFID microchip is the mark of the beast. And for henceforth, this Galatians 6 and 17, for henceforth let no man trouble me, for I bear in my body the marks of the Lord Yahawashi. I don't say that name Jesus because that's not his name. It ain't no I, E, or U in the Hebrew language. His name is Yahawashi. And his name means he saved, he is salvation, he delivers. And let's go into that word mark. Stigma. A mark pricked in or branded upon the body. Ancient Oriental use of slaves and soldiers bore the name or the stamp of their master or commander, branded or pricked into their body to indicate what master or general they belonged to. And there were even some devotees who stamped themselves this way as tokens to their gods. Primary stizo, to stick, i.e. prick, and Strong's definition from the primary word stizo, to stick, that is to prick, a mark in size or punch for recognition of ownership, that is figuratively the scar of service, mark. And when you take this RFID microchip, you plainly saying unto the Lord, this if that this is Exodus 21 and 5, if that servant shall plainly say, I love my wife and my master and my children, I will not go out free. You tell them, since you tell them the Most High that you love this system. You know, you love this system more than you love him. And you will not go free. You want to be a slave to this system. And when you take this RFID microchip, this is what the Most High have for you. Because, you know, hey, when you tell them that, this is what the Most High going to reward you with. And a third of the angel, this is Genesis 14 and 9. And the third angel that followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and worship this system and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his right hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And his indignation is the Most High. This is Strong G 3709. Is Horgi, anger, the natural disposition of temperature, the temper, the character, the movement of or agitation of the soul, the impulse, desire by any violent emotion, especially anger, wrath, indignation, anger, exhibit in punishment, hence for punishment of itself, the punishment inflicted by magistrate, and the highest magistrate of them all is the Most High, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the presence of the Lamb. And the Lamb is Yahweh Bashim Yashai. And the torment of the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they shall have no rest day or night. And who worship the beast, the system, and his image, when whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. And here's the patience of the saints. And here are they that kept the commandments of the Most High and the faith of Yahushua. And man, it's a matter of faith, man. Putting your trust in the Most High, And when you will see that RFID microchip, man, you showing that you don't have no faith or no trust in the Most High. Hey, man, hey, this thing is not going to be beautiful. This thing is going to be beautiful for us when this kingdom comes, but you will not enjoy none of this thing. And let's see. We have Revelations 14 and 4. 10. It's 20. Oh, 2. Oh, shit. Revelations 20 and 4. And this is the Revelation 24. And I saw the thrones of they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and for the word of Yahweh, which had not worshipped the beast, the system, and neither the image, or had received the mark upon their foreheads, and in their hands, or in their hands, and they have lived and reigned with Yahushua HaMashiach for 1,000 years. But the rest of the dead lived not again until 1,000 years, and they were finished. And this is the first resurrection. And first resurrection is going to be when Yahweh Bashim Yahshai returns, and those are dead in the ground. When they get caught up, that's going to be the first resurrection. But this RFID microchip is the thing that I'm talking about. Do not receive this RFID microchip. But some of y'all gonna be like, y'all gonna take it because, hey, y'all gonna be like, matter of fact, like back in the olden times. Let's see, it's Exodus 14 and 12. Y'all gonna be like these people right here, like the the children of Israel, back in the olden times when they seen the Pharaoh was coming out after them when he let them go, he came back after them with wrath and was chasing them on his chariots. And they said unto Moses, because there was no graves in Egypt, thou hast taken us away to die in the wilderness. Matter of fact, let me go up one scripture. And when Pharaoh drew nigh the children of Israel, they lifted up their eyes, and behold, the Egyptians had marched, and afterwards after them, and they were so afraid. And this is going to happen again. What the modern day Pharaoh is these Edomites, these so-called white Hebrews, these red Edomites, these so-called Caucasian white men, which they are different shades of red. And when we started off again, when Pharaoh drew nigh, and the children of Israel lifted up their eyes, and behold, the Egyptians marched after them, and they were so afraid. The children of Israel cried out unto the Most High, and they said unto Moses, because there are no graves in Egypt, thou hast taken us away to die in the wilderness. Therefore thou hast dealt thus with us, and carried us forth out of Egypt. And this what they And this is what they're going to say. The 2/3 of this world. You know, y'all going to accept the RFID microchip because y'all going to be, y'all motherfuckers going to accept this because they already know you're going to accept it. And the Most High going to put a spirit in you to accept it too. Because he's only going to, when he come back, when Yahushua and the Most High come back, he's only going to save a small number of the children of Israel. And he's going to say 1/3 of the children of Israel in the 144,000 of the election. And it is not the word that we did tell thee in Egypt, saying, let us alone, that we may serve the Egyptians, for it had been better for us to serve the Egyptians than that we should die in the wilderness. And man, this what y'all gonna be crying, and y'all gonna be talking this other shit too. Cucumber. 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 God damn it. Let me go find it. Cucumber. Cucumber. God damn it. There you go. Slack, Numbers 5 and 11. We remember because y'all gonna receive this RFID microchip because when this thing go off of off of the money system and everything converts to that digital currency, it's gonna go straight to that, and when it goes straight into that digital currency, y'all gonna be like, damn, we can't eat. Like a couple months ago, y'all was worrying about y'all can't eat because the government shut down. And when it goes to that digital currency, well, y'all already conditioned to use it because y'all used the RFID microchip. It's in your phone. It's in your credit card. Hey, in a minute, it's gonna be under your skin because you don't want to lose them benefits. And y'all, a lot of y'all still want them food stamps and all that shit. And hey, y'all gonna go after it, and y'all gonna accept the RFID microchip just because of them benefits. And Numbers 11 and 4, in the mixed multitude that was among them fell a lusted, and the children of Israel also wept again and said, "Who shall give us flesh to eat?" And we remember the flesh which we did eat freely in Egypt, the cucumbers, the melons, and the leeks, and the onions, and the garlic. But now our soul is dried away, and there is nothing at all besides this manna before our eyes. And y'all so-called Afro-Americans, Latinos, and Native American Indians, y'all the true children of Yasser Allah, true children of Israel. Y'all are the children of the 12 descendants of the 12 tribes of Israel. And y'all are going to be one of the first ones to, the 2/3 of y'all going to be one of the first ones to go get the RFID microchip implanted in you. And a lot of y'all, y'all gonna be saying y'all scared of needles and all that shit. Y'all gonna be one of the first ones to get implanted, to get this RFID microchip, because y'all want to be out this benefits. Y'all entertainers, y'all gonna be the main ones to do it. Y'all gonna be the main ones selling it off like it's a fresh new thing to do. Like Kid Boo was doing it to open up a door to his hotel room. That's another miracle. You know, hey man, in a minute, hey, the Most High ain't gonna be playing with y'all. He's gonna come and save his children, and you 2/3 y'all gonna die right along with the rest of them. You know, with the rest of these devils and heathens, and how we know. At 2:30, y'all gonna die because the Most High said it. Now I didn't say it. The Most High said it, and it shall come to pass. This Zephaniah 13 and 8. It shall come to pass in all the land that the Most High, 2 parts. Saith the Most High, 2 parts therein shall cut off and die, and the 3rd part should be left. And the 2/3 that be cut off and die is the 2/3 of Israel. And 1 part should be left therein, and I will bring the 3rd part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried, and they shall call upon my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is my power. And with that said, call halal Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and double honor to the blessed apostles of Great Millstone. Hey, the end is nigh. Hey, man, the end is coming. And y'all going to receive this RFID microchip, regardless if you like it or not. And once you receive this, it's your ass. The Most High ain't going to be fucking with you. But you know, hey, you're going to die. And what's soon to be the devastation of this land, America. So-called Babylon the Great. Seriously called Babylon the Great. Israel, Egypt, the house of bondage, and Sodom and Gomorrah. And with that said, hey, Shalom.